MSTY July distribution estimate. Lowest we have here is 92 cents or a 50% yield based on the price of today. But this is the lowest. The highest is more than what they paid last month, which is very good news for MSTY investors. Current profit and loss is 87.29 million. Profit and loss per share is 34 cents. IV implied volatility base estimate is 86 cents. And the cycle for July distribution starts on June 29 and ends July 26. Ex-dividend date and record date July 31st. And payout date is August 1st, 2025. Group D distribution will be declared on July 30th. So pay attention. In order for you to receive this distribution for July, you have to have owned these shares of MSTY by July 31st. So keep this date on your calendar if you want to receive MSTY distribution for the month of July. Here is a little disclaimer. Guys, all these numbers I'm providing here are just based on the numbers that we have right now. And this is just an estimate. The real distribution will be determined when YieldMax announces or declares distribution on June 30th. Also, this video is just for educational and entertainment purposes only. It's not meant as a financial advice because I'm not a financial advisor. Hello, fellow passive income investors. Welcome to Think Passive, your eyes and ears on passive income investing. Now, let's look at the highest distribution estimate that they're going to pay. But first, let's get updated. 3 weeks ago, I made a video on June dividend estimate, and that was between 96 to 123. And guess what? I came very close to the real number because they end up paying $1.24. So I was pretty close. So this time, I'm leaning towards the highest number versus the lowest number. Second, let's look at MSTY price movement. Today price is 22.07. This is the price it closed on Friday. 52-week range is between 17.10 to 46.50. So hopefully it might go up again to, let's say, $30, and you're going to make a lot of profit in terms of share prices. But also, meantime, you're collecting huge distributions. But will he ever go to 46.50 as he was at its highest? I really doubt that's going to happen, but in investing, you never know. Friday volume was a little bit lower at 11 million, and average is around 10 million. This Friday volume for MSTY is a little bit lower than OT volume for Friday. OT was over 28 million. Now let's look at YieldMax ETF's official website. YieldMax MSCR option income strategy. Distribution rate is 73%. Since inception, MSTY has returned 321% cumulative. So for people who are doubting and talk a lot about MSTY being losing money, you have to come to official website and see this number. MSTY has been paying distribution for over a year now. The first time they started paying was April 8th, 2024. And the last distribution they paid was July 7th, 2025. I'm going to show you the average distribution they have paid since the first time they paid. Fund overview. The YieldMax MSCR option income strategy ETF is an actively managed fund that seeks to generate monthly income by selling or writing call options on MSTR. MSTY pursues a strategy that aims to harvest compelling yields while retaining capital participation in the price gains of MSTR. Investment objective. The fund's primary investment objective is to seek current income. The fund's secondary investment objective is to seek exposure to the share price of the common stock of MicroStrategy Incorporated, MSTR, subject to a limit on potential investment gains. This is very important key here. If MSTR stock goes up massively, this ETF will cap, meaning it is not going to have the same performance as underlying stock itself because of those cover call options. Fund information, ticker symbol MSTY. Fund was incepted February 21st, 2024. Trade on New York Stock Exchange. Gross expense ratio. This is how much you're paying manager to manage this ETF for you. is 0.99, about 1%. Net asset, this is the amount of money that investors have invested in this ETF, is 5.69 billion, almost going to 6 billion. And this is the biggest YieldMax ETF's fund. Average distribution since it was accepted is $2.48. Cumulative, they have paid $39.61. If you take today's share price of 22.7 plus 39.61, you're getting 61.68. This is a price without reinvestment. If you reinvest, of course, it's going to be more. MSTY average distribution, annual yield is 134%. Now, if we take from last distribution they paid with the price of today, your yield is only 67%. Here I have income projection for MSTY. If you invested this amount, this is how much you're going to get. Again, this is just an estimate and there's no guarantee that this is how much you're going to make. And when I do this calculation, I always go with average, which is $2.48. If you invest $10,000 with the price of today, you're going to make $13,484. And if you reinvest it, you're going to make even more, because every time you receive distribution, you reinvest. Next time, you're going to compound your money. If you invest $50,000, you're going to make $67,422 per year. If you put 100,000, you're going to make 200,000 per year. And if you put $250,000, you're going to receive 337. So we can stop right here. This is a lot of money that anyone can safely retire. Now let's go to our final numbers to see how much you're going to make this month. If you're with me so far, guys, and if you like this type of content, please smash like button. And if you don't want to miss any of these updates on MSTY or OT distribution estimate, please subscribe and hit the notification button so you can always receive new updates. And don't forget to share with someone you think this video might help. This is a distribution estimate that they're going to pay on August 1st. Using our IV based estimate, we getting the highest estimate is $1.33, and that's 72.10% using the price of today. Meaning if this price fall, then of course this yield will increase. And the lowest estimate, as I've shown you earlier, was 92 cents, and that's about 50%. Again, guys, this number is just EV-based estimate of today. Cutoff day is July 26, and today is July 13, meaning we have over 10 more days. So within these 10 days, a lot of things might happen and a lot of things might change. So in order for you to stay in the loop, please make sure you subscribe and hit the notification button. I'm going to keep you up to date with these numbers as we get more information. But as of today, this is a number that we have. And this number can be pretty accurate because last month I predicted the same.